rejoin us. The green comes out, and we're back to racing on lap number 58 with Jeremy Mayfield up front, followed by Lake Speed, John Andretti, and Jimmy Spencer. Now, those cars did not pit during this caution. They pitted during the first caution.
Exactly. Mayfield, Lake Speed, John Andretti, and Jimmy Spencer all made pit stops during the last caution, so they stayed out on the racetrack. They're up front. Right?
Pressure from Lake Speed in the span car. Heavy pressure, as a matter of fact. And right behind that, John Andretti gets some heavy pressure from Jimmy Spencer.
Yeah, John's car hasn't really been going too good. But before he's up there, he's holding up a pack of cars. It looks like there, as we see good racing up front here with the two cars. They pulled away from Andretti.
And as you can see, the rain is beginning to fall once again. And a hard crash. And Brett Bodine once again for the second time. This time he's in the wall at number 2.
In front of the leaders.
Wow. Got down off the banking, and everyone avoided him, but it was close as Jeremy Mayfield and Lake Speed came down at full speed. So Brett Bodine has his second crash of the evening within a few laps. And this time the Lowe's machine is really tore up in the rear end.
Yeah, he lost a couple of 3 laps, as a matter of fact, on repairing it here a little bit earlier. And it was Bobby Hamilton again, same driver. Don't know what's going on between those two, but Brett Bodine's getting the worst end of it.
We see that Bobby Hamilton has been black flagged by the NASCAR officials.
He has gone to the rear of the field. Brett Bodine continues out there. Here's a replay of it once again.
You see that the 11 has already smacked the wall as Hamilton goes by.
And there has how close it was as Mayfield and Speed came down in the 36 degrees of banking and saw the car right ahead of them. Brett Bodine in the pits once again. We'll take another break and be right back. Completed less than a lap as Jeremy Mayfield continues to be the leader of the race. This is only the second NASCAR Winston Cup race he has led in his 40 career starts. He did lead 12 laps at Darlington earlier this year. They're holding the 43 car on pit road. Bobby Hamilton because of his contact with Brett Bodine. There is Jeremy Mayfield, and right behind us, Lake Speed. Then comes Jimmy Spencer, Jeff Gordon, and then this group led by Terry Labonte.
And John Andretti has been caught on the outside, and a lot of cars are going to go by him before he's going to get a chance to get back down on the inside.
That's Dick Trickle beside him at the moment. Morgan Shepherd is looming behind. So is Darrell Waltrip and Mark Martin.
Up in front of that, Jeff Gordon just Jimmy Spencer moved into 3rd place. Terry Labonte goes around Spencer.
Here comes Rich Bickle. Up front, we still have Mayfield and Speed at the top of the field. And Lake Speed has not led a lap this year, so if he can make the pass and get it to the lead, he'll pick up 5 bonus points for the first time. And the 43 car has just now been released from his penalty box. Jeff Gordon now finds himself in 3rd. Terry Labonte is 4th.
John Andretti back there is still on the outside, and cars are still passing.
Yeah,
he's gone from about 4th back to about 20th, and still going back.
Once you get up in that high line, everybody's going to do their best to keep you up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no mercy fade out there.
He might be able to get back in line. Yes, he drove down to the inside.
Just ahead of Sterling Marlin. The caution is out, and it could be for rain.
Probably is.
73 laps have been completed.
Yes, it's for rain.
It is indeed for rain. Bill Weber has an update on the leader at the current moment, Jeremy Mayfield.
Hey guys, 2 weeks ago that car Jeremy Mayfield is in was a show car. They took it to Watkins Glen to put it in an auto show up there. They brought it back. Tony Furr said, we're going to do some work on this car, and they made it into a short track car. They changed literally everything on it. They've been fast since they got off the truck rather, and onto the track, and they were pretty happy this morning. Jeremy doesn't have a lot of laps here. He's used to this race in the spring, but they're excited with their position and their possibilities here tonight. But it was a show car 2 weeks ago.
How about that? So when you see these cars at a shopping center or whatever, and you say, nah, those aren't real race cars, and by golly, they can be.
Won't take long.
There is a huge tarp being utilized by the Childress crew down there for Dale Earnhardt.
No, they don't have the big one out yet. They had one a little bit ago that covered his pit area, Jeff Gordon's pit area, and their tires and tools and everything else. I have never seen such a tarp in my life.
Yep.
Last step. Right now it's not neutral.
Michael Walton says right now the car is about neutral.
Just eavesdrop on some radio conversations here, BP, while we're not racing.
Which is exactly what the crew chief always wants to hear. Neutral.
Michael is running in the 7th position at the moment.
Said no extra vent for the windshield yet.
Good said there's no.
Windshield's fine. Yeah, I was just trying to talk them into having somebody so we could dry it when we did come out, but they said no. It dries as soon as you get going. That ain't no big deal.
Okay. Under current NASCAR rules, you're only allowed 7 men across the wall, and you use each one of those men, so they don't have a man to clean the windshield. It has to be done from across the pit wall.
So they're going to pick the speed up to 50.
But you heard Michael say that that is not.
They said pick it up. Try running it hard enough to keep the track as dry as they can, I guess.
Also eavesdropping on Steve Grissom and his conversation. We'll show you a field summary here while we are under caution and we listen in on the radios. Mayfield started.
A little over 220 on the water, right at 230 on the hole. The 22, Bobby, coming in right now. There's no tape on it, so let's keep an eye on it.
A lot of talk goes on between
Staying out.
the driver and the spotter. And, of course, the crew chief gets in every once in a while. And a pretty good hat there, Vinny.
That is a great hat.
What, you were still doing the hat of the week? That would be unique.
Oh, for the want of an umbrella, huh? Well, there's a radar. Jerry, or rather John and Jack are looking at it. John, what's it look like?
What's it look like, Bob? It looks green around here. But I tell you what, you know, we got some cells out here. The movement we've seen has been toward the west. But what's kind of promising, I think, you can see how it's breaking up around. So probably we're going to have some light stuff. We might be just a little more light stuff, don't you think? Yeah. My consultant tells me, yeah, a little more light stuff. The only problem I see on here is we get down to Spartanburg, and it's built quite a bit over the last 35, 45 minutes, having some severe cells down there. But it looks like mostly light stuff for us. So like I said, just cross your fingers, and maybe we'll get this thing in. Now let's go to Dr. Jerry Punch.
While we have a rain shower, let's check in to Rusty Wallace and Robin Pemberton. Robin, unfortunately, your car had an early contact with the wall. How bad was it hurt?
Well, it's towed in right now instead of out. It's not handling like it needs to. You can't come in and fix it. They're picking the pace up to 50 miles an hour trying to keep the racetrack dry. It's not right yet, and hopefully later we'll get a chance to work on it.
Is the tow-in the only problem other than the sheet metal damage?
Yeah, as far as we know.
Did you get word from the 3 pits that Dale called in and apologized, saying that he admitted it was his fault?
Yeah, that's really nice of him. We really appreciate it.
That's Robin Pemberton. The Rusty Wallace's crew once again cannot pit because of the speed on pit road.